Another week calls for another top 10 matchup, and of course, it falls right here in the ACC. Trey Redfield, men's lacrosse beat reporter for Citrus TV, joined by number 5 North Carolina head coach Joe Breschi. Breschi has been with the Tar Heels since 2009, winning a national championship in 2016. Coach, thanks so much for taking the time ahead of a big matchup this Saturday.
Well, thanks for having me, Trey. We're looking forward to it.
Indeed. So, Coach, let's get right to it. Up here in the 315, it's been the Stephen Rapist show. But down in the 919, Chris Gray has been taking the nation by storm. The grad transfer from Boston University has a nation's best 60 points on the year. So my question to you, Coach, is what can Gray do so well that can break down this Orange defense?
Well, he's a couple of things he does really well. One is he kind of controls our offense. He doesn't take too much on his shoulders. He allows the game to come to him. We have 3 juniors that play around him, and we have a 5th-year senior midfield unit in Perry, Tanner Cook, and Justin Anderson, who have been together forever. And so he doesn't have to take the reins too much. Mm-hmm. But whether it's off ball, whether it's with the ball, he's very creative, and he makes everybody around him better. So for Chris, it's, you'd like to say with a player like that, who's up for National Player of the Year, that, as he goes, so do we. But with 6 really impressive offensive players, it's kind of nice to allow him to play his game and not have to do too much.
Offensive domination. That's why the Tar Heels are one of the best in the land. Now, Coach, let's broaden the scope a little bit. You have such a high-powered offense, but what makes the Tar Heels even more scary is how careful you guys are with the ball. A nation's best 12.2 turnovers per game. How is your squad able to be so careful and so efficient when they have possession?
Well, we've had to. In the last several games, we've maybe not won the face-off backs as much as we would have liked. I think we stress that in practice, being very careful with the ball, not turning it over. Last game, although we lost against Virginia 18-16, we cleared the ball 19 of 19. So we're doing the little things very well. We just got to clean up some different areas on the field. And I credit our offense. We have 17 seniors and a veteran group at that end. And they really take pride in taking care of the ball and creating opportunities for each other.
You mentioned those 6 offensive guys, absolute dogs for the Tar Heels. Now, before I let you go, Coach, your squad is on a 2-game losing streak, giving up 2 heartbreakers to Tobacco Road rival Duke. No one wants to lose to Duke. We don't want to lose to Duke up here, I'll tell you that. And then there's also Virginia. So what has to be done on Saturday to snap the skid and defeat the Orange?
Well, the Orange, Coach Desco and his staff are simply do a terrific job, and their team is so talented, loaded offensively. We got to be efficient in the little things. We always talk about offensively and defensively playing sound, but really doing well between the lines and on special teams. And that's the face-off X, the wing play, the riding and clearing games got to be spot on. And if you do get some man-up opportunities, being stout there and finishing those opportunities you do get. They're so talented. We've had some great games up in the Dome. Unfortunately, we've been 0-3 the last times we played them, but really tight games. So I think about the details and the special teams that are going to make the difference in this game.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a battle either way. That's all the time we have with UNC men's head coach Joe Breschi. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Trey_Redfield for in-game updates throughout this one. It's number 9 Syracuse and number 5 North Carolina in an ACC battle. Top 10 in particular as well. It just makes it so much sweeter. Face-off is set for 3 o'clock this Saturday. Coach, thanks once again and best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Trey. Appreciate you having me.